There is a substantial risk of loss associated with trading forex, binary options, stocks, or equities, collectively, asset classes. Only risk capital should be used for trading. Trading in any asset classes is not appropriate for everyone. Past performance is not necessarily indicative of future results. No representation is being made that investors will make profits or will not sustain losses. Before trading in any asset classes, investors should consult with their professional broker, financial advisor, or financial consultant to determine whether trading asset classes is appropriate. Investors who trade in any asset classes should only do so if the capital used for this purpose represents funds that an investor can afford to lose without adversely impacting the investor's lifestyle. No trading strategy or methodology is without risk of loss. No trading strategy is risk-free, and no trading strategy can guarantee profits or freedom from losses. Investors risk losing the cost to execute any transaction, including associated commissions or fees. You should carefully consider whether trading in any asset class is appropriate for you in light of your investment experience and financial resources. Any trading decisions you make are solely your responsibility and at your own risk. None of the statements or materials in the Auvoria Prime chat rooms constitute a solicitation or recommendation to buy or sell.
Right now, here we have my Flash. I still keep it running, this one, and you can see that I also don't have any trades open in this moment because Flash actually has to like hit like different levels in the market, and one of those levels is the stochastic indicator that you see it underneath here. And what does that mean? It actually, the stochastic indicator has to go above 80, so Flash is starting to look for sell positions. Okay, and it also has to hit a certain level where it's going to be resistance for Flash to start selling, because you can see right here when Flash was starting to put in buys, what you can see underneath here, the stochastic was on 20, and also what you see here, it was here support. So Flash started entering trades, putting pending orders in, and then when the market moved up, Flash took profits. Okay, so this is Euro USD. Then we also have GBP USD. You can see here the same exact thing that you can see here is that actually stochastic was underneath 20. We also hit some support, and then Flash started also buying again. Right now we can see that market, it's like moving because it's FOMC. So when the support resistance is going to start forming, then Flash is going to start putting in pending orders for sell positions. But if it's going to go above, then we're going to start using looking for buy positions. Okay, so this is like really important, and you have to be really patient when you're trading with Flash. And because a lot of people are asking me like why it's not taking any trades, I will also show you my results. But before I show you my results, I want to show you some results, and these are like actually my results from my account. And what it's with this account, it's actually that this account I'm not touching it. Okay, what do I mean with that? And I'm not touching it. I just put Flash on, set it up, H1, Euro USD, and GBP USD, and that's it. And I just let it run. And you can see the result here. We are on 17%, but I think it should be more. Yeah, you see it's 17.4% right now, Flash, and that's like 8.1%. You can also see here that I was like trying NZD USD and USD CAD. I removed both of those pairs. I'm only running Euro USD and GBP USD, and I will always keep this account also running. So on this account, I'm actually using the settings that all of you have also access to it, and I'm using these risk settings. I'm using risk settings moderately high risk, and I'm only running, you can see here, two pairs, Euro USD and GBP USD. So because on my account right now it's 1,170 something euros or dollars, I'm only running Euro USD on 0.01 and GBP USD on 0.01. So once my account grows to 1,500, I'm going to be using 0.02 on Euro USD and 0.01 on GBP USD. So what can we go? Moreover, you have like here all these risk settings that I prepared for you guys. You can try something else, but like always, when you try something, I would suggest to you that you always try on a demo account. But what is the most important thing by Flash? It's actually that you just give it time, just let Flash do its thing, because in the end you will see he's going to produce also results. And we wanted to make a software that people don't have to like touch every single week, that it's just working, okay, and it's like going into trades fast. And this is like what we were trying to do, and I hope that we succeeded with that. Also, here I can show you. I'm running here an account that it has actually. I'm gonna show you. It has risk settings and it has moderately low risk settings. So this account has running three pairs, and right now it's 3,000 on the account, and I'm running Euro USD with 0.01, GBP USD with 0.01, and USD CAT with 0.01. So you can see that I don't have any positions open, not even on Euro USD. I don't have any position open on GBP USD, and I don't have any position open on USD CAT. Before Flash, you see when the market spiked, it started selling, and you see we also took profit on this. And I started this account, I think that this week, and we are already up like $37. So it's really nice. You don't have to touch it. And this is like the most important thing that we wanted to do actually with Flash, that people don't have to touch it a lot. Question: why Flash it's not using stop loss on trades? Because we are actually don't need stop loss on Flash, because we are never putting bigger lot sizes in. So that means that our accounts, it's not like so much, how would I tell you, um, we don't have like so much exposure in the market, so that's why we don't need it. But if you want to put like, I don't know, like riskier settings that you're gonna try to do something yourself, you always have here an option, and this is an option that you can put a stop loss. You can see it here. You have stop loss here, drawdown limit cash amount per pair, and you can always put this to what amount in dollars you want. Like let's say if you're trading with 0.01, maybe you would put like a stop loss of 200 $300 per pair. I don't know, because I don't use it, and I never used it, and Flash didn't never like get me in any kind of trouble with like the low risk settings or even the moderately high risk settings without the USD CAT. So I like, in my opinion, I'm not using it, but if you want to use it, you can use it. Okay, the next questions. Advice during weeks like these with lots. Okay, so like with weeks, like how we have them like right like at this moment, that we have like a lot of red folder news. Like you can see that actually, if we go back to my VPS, if you go back to my VPS, you can also see that like now that it's like this red folder news, Flash actually didn't like put any pending orders in. Why? Because the market wasn't moving like a lot. And you can see like here, let's say on Euro USD, like this week altogether, it made like 37 pips, 40 pips. So what? It's like nothing. And that's like, it's not gonna give Flash like an opportunity to start like opening trades. If you have a lot of trades open, let's say when like there are like some news, usually like what you see right here now, it's like that the market spikes, and like this is like really good also for Flash, because it has trailing stop loss, so it can get you into the profit like really fast, and then closes it out like with a trailing stop loss. On this account that you're going to be able to follow, this one that I have right here, I'm not going to be turning Flash off for any news, nothing. I will just keep it run and do its thing. But like on my moderate account, let's say low risk account where I have like 10K on it, then on that account, I'm pausing it like when there is like red folder news. Okay, let's next questions. On 10K account, if we go here now onto our AP Flash settings, and if you would go like moderate risk settings, these settings, you have like 0.01 per every 750 on your account. Like if you want to go like really conservative, I would like ditch USD CAT. I wouldn't trade USD CAT. I would only try to trade with Euro USD and GBP USD. So what does that mean? If you have a $10,000 account, then you would have on Euro USD, you would have 0.06 or 0.07 lot size, and on GBP USD also 0.07. But if you would also have how do you say USD CAT inside, then you would have Euro USD 0.04, GBP USD 0.04, and also USD CAT 0.04. This is how we would go with moderate risk. But then if you would have like moderately low risk, then you have one pair per every $1,000 on your account. So then you would have on 10,000, you would have 0.03 on all three pairs. So you have like here these risk settings. It's like I made it like really simple to understand for people, so you can just play around with the numbers to see like what suits you the most. Our question flash has daily turn off option when there are trades open there on the day. Yes, if you choose that option when you can like set up like one where you want to trade, like which hours you don't want to trade, Flash is still gonna manage the trades for you if you choose that option. Yeah, so this is like for more like the conservative users, if they really want to be like really super conservative and not go into trades when they're like red folder news, just to like turn off auto trading, like because like this week it's like really like a week. This is like always like the first week of the new month when it's FOMC, when it's NFP. So this is like usually like 3 days of out of the month that you'll just like turn off auto trading, and I don't think this is like a lot of managing like to have like 3 seconds to turn off auto trading. So for me I understand underneath management like the software is that you have to like I don't know like change things every single week, like then put this pair that pair different settings, but like to turn on and off auto trading, I don't think that's like a really hard management strategy. Just my opinion. But if you're a more aggressive user, you can just let it run. Because this one that you see right here that I'm gonna show you, this account it's actually running like the whole time. And you can also see that like here, it doesn't even show what was the peak drawdown, but in this account, I think it was the biggest drawdown was like around $80 that I saw. So in the last 2 months, so I don't think it would be a problem if you just let it run the whole time. Yeah, like volatility. I'm gonna tell you like that in the last 3 years that we did the back test, Euro USD was the biggest drawdown. I think it was like 450 euros with 0.01, and USD CAT also something like that, and GBP USD I think it was even less than that. So if you're like a really conservative user, then just go like with 0.01 per every thousand, and you can leave it run the whole time. I also gonna start one account that I will be running flash on 0.01 per every 2000 on my account, and I don't think that you have to do anything once you have like this size of an account. But also like if you have like a smaller account like how I have it here on that my FX Blue that I'm showing you, I'm not going to be like doing any pausing of trades or turning auto trading or on or off. I'm just going to like let it run. Do you have any more questions? Oh, you don't see my screen, sorry. I'm still getting used to this because mostly I'm using Zoom. That's it's like mostly the same, but still I'm like getting like used to some things. So this is like the account here that I'm telling you that I'm not gonna be doing anything. I can also share you into the chat. I can share here the link of the MyFX Blue so you can all have it and follow it. And I will also give you my investor's password and also my account, so you can like follow it on your mobile phone, so you can see it how it performs, like in real time if we are not turning it off whatsoever. Yeah, like first time when I was starting to use Flash, like for me also was like so strange, like how it's putting trades in, like why is it doing that, like why is it doing this. And like my first like 7 days, when once the first time that I like put the Flash on charts, like I didn't see trades, I think like for 7 or 8 days, I don't even know. And I was just like, I'm not gonna even look at this VPS whatsoever. And then I came back like, I don't know, like 2 or 3 months later, and my account was like 40% more. And I was like, what just happened? I was like really surprised. And then I just like started like to love it, because it was really like, oh, like no management from my part. Like I'm how I telling you, I like didn't look at it like at the VPS for 2.5 months or something like that. And you always like have to remember, like the best investors are people that died because they don't like mess with things. They just put the money in and don't think about it. And that's like what we want to do with Flash. Also, we're like thinking about like some upgrades. We are also working on them, and it's gonna be just trying to make it better and better. No trades because the market didn't like hit the certain points that Flash has to hit, like to open up trades. But how everybody knows, patience is really the key, especially in the forex market, because you always have to remember, money in the forex and trading space is just like transfer the transfer of money from from impatient people to patient people. So we always have to be patient. And like guys, we all know what it can happen if we are like doing like, I don't know, 5 to 8% on average, with low risk. Like imagine guys, like if this account is going to be doing 8% a month, like oh my god. And you have to also remember that like it didn't trade, not even in September and not even in October, like the full month through. Why? Because we were updating Flash, putting in the API for Auvoria, and we still like made like in 2 months 17.4%. If it's going to stay like that, like 8% per month, I'm like super happy with the results. And this is it. And I don't have to like do it a lot with it. Set it up, and that's it. Yeah, so how the trailing option actually works. What, do we have a whiteboard here, or what is this? Oh no, this is something else. So how the trailing option actually works, it when, let's say if you're trading with 0.01, once Flash all the trades together hit $3, then it starts trailing with $1. So what does that mean? If the market turns around like in the same second, then it's gonna take us out on $2. If the market reaches $10 altogether, when it goes down for $1, it's gonna take us out on $9. So if you're trading with 0.05, let's say, then the trailing starts with $15, and it's trailing by $5. So what does that mean? If it hits $15 and the market turns around in on $10, we have secured $10. If we did like $50, then we secured $45. This is like how we did, because in the back testing we saw that that's it's like how we had with these trailing stop losses the best results. Yeah, I tried to like give it on the, how would you say, on the whiteboard, but it doesn't I don't have this option, so I'm not sharing the screen at the moment. Yeah, last week Flash made 1.5%. It's awesome. It was also like a slower week, but like, hey guys, if we can average 1.5% every single week, I'm happy. If we go like 2%, even more, hey, that's awesome too. What is the stochastic settings? I just dragged it onto the chart, and that's it. I didn't change anything. I just went. I can show you where you have it, if maybe somebody doesn't know. Once on your VPS, you have it here underneath the folders, oscillators, and then you have it here. stochastic oscillator and just like press twice on it and just press OK and that's it. And you see, then now I have two. Now I can delete one. So I don't have, and this is only what I did so I can like see where it is. Yeah, I saw that this is like some issue that you have to like remove Flash altogether. So I'm gonna talk to my developers to look into that, so we can also fix that if somebody changes straight away. So it's gonna change all these values straight away, so you don't have to like remove Flash and then drag it back onto the chart. I saw that also on my charts. Yeah, we can look into that, but I didn't change anything this week. Not I didn't put anything to M1 or M15, and I still got trades on GBP USD. But definitely we're gonna look into that, like what that would be maybe happening. But on the accounts that nobody's changing anything, we got trades. We got like GBP USD, I think one trade, and one people that are using USD CAD, they also got trades. But on Euro USD, I don't think that anybody got trades that didn't like switch to M1 from H1 to M1 because on none of my accounts I got how to call trades on Euro USD this week, but I got it on GBP USD as you see here, and I didn't change anything because I'm not gonna be changing anything on this account, so people can actually see like the performance if you're not messing with it at all. But I know everybody wants to see trades every day making profit every day. But some days we're just not gonna see any open trades, and this is like the only thing that I can tell you. I'm like using it like for a longer time, so I know like how it's working. But once the market moves, then people will say that we have too many trades. But I know we have to all get to used to it because it's a new product. I know that you guys are all excited. I'm excited too. And definitely, like all the feedback that we are getting from the field, from all of you, is gonna just help us like make it better, safer, and even easier to use for everybody. So I really appreciate all the feedback that we are getting, and I'm also writing everything down so we can like look into everything. Yeah, this is like a good idea. Maybe I'm gonna talk to the developers if we can put something in so you guys can see that it's actually like working and looking for trades. I'm gonna talk to them tomorrow because I think they're already asleep. But definitely, I'm gonna talk to them about that because I know when it's the journal and we can just click the journal and we see that it's working, it gives us like that peace of mind that we know that everything is good. If people are still typing, so I'm waiting. See, can we see somewhere only flash results history in case also? Oh yeah, this was also in my head to tell them to put like on the site in the comment, not just like sell by and sell limits, but also put like maybe just uh flash and then buy limit BL like sell stop, like like so we can have it so we know that it's like the trade from flash. Yeah, like stop loss because we cannot like put stop loss on every single trade because you didn't see it yet, but Flash can also like open up like to 20, 30, like 40 trades to get us out of the like bad conditions like really, really fast. So stop loss wouldn't be like beneficial to us. But also, uh, I don't want to like say too much, but we are also working like on a new software that is actually gonna have also the stop losses, break even stop losses, all the good stuff that manual traders are using, and you will be able to like input just like exactly like how much do you want to risk for every single trade. Let's say I just want to risk 0.025% for every single trade that the software is going to trade, and everything else is just going to be determined by the software and how it's going to enter the market and everything. So it's also in the works, and I think it's going to be like really fast also coming to Auvoria Prime, just that you know. So you will have a lot of options. Guys, thank you for the call. We are already 30 minutes. I think that our time is over. I'm sorry that I was late today. I totally forgot that in Europe we already changed the clock. But next week, also in the US, the clock gets pushed back. So it's going to be EST time, 1 p.m. EST, and also European, Central European time at 7 p.m. So, guys, thank you for your time. We are all together in the chat. Put also other people in the chat so they can see, so we can help them, and let's help each other make good profits. Have a great night or have a great day. Bye, guys. Talk to you soon.